If you are an entrepreneur, let me ask you a question. There are two founders who started at the same time, same product and service with the same offer, but are having a completely different result. What could be the potential issue? So, the first founder who is killing in the business, everyone knows that guy. But the second person who is struggling in his business, a very few people know him. That's why he's struggling. Now, this difference is called as personal branding. So, the first person who is getting a lot of inbound leads has built his personal brand. But the second person who is running ads, trying email marketing, LinkedIn outreach, and many other stuff does not have personal brand. And that's why he is struggling. Now you could be asking, Gaurav, why are you talking about personal branding today? We should be talking about AI. Here is the thing. So this is something I faced last year in the month of June. Till the month of June last year, I was killing in my business. I was getting messages from different companies, including I was getting messages from VPs of big companies, Fortune 500 companies. But then I involved myself into operations because I got big projects and I was building those projects with my developers. So I realized this thing that till the month of December, we were running out of leads, potential leads. And then I realized that content is something that is really making a difference in my business. So, in the last 1 month, I realized that I need to build a system that can consistently create content which reflect my personality, how I think, and can position me as a content thought leader. And today, I'm giving away this complete system for free to all of the founders who are there watching this content. Now, let's talk about why this content is very, very important. In the last 25 years, businesses has completely changed. If you talk about in 2005 or 2010, if you had a good product or you had a good salespeople, you would be killing in the market. But now there is a lot competition, and after AI, building things has become so easy that standing out as a product leader or as a leader for a business is very, very hard. So in that stance, personal branding has very inevitable thing that you need to do in your business. Now the question is, what is personal branding? So the personal branding is more about standing out in the market and giving your unique value. So here we are. So today we are going to build this complete content operating system. Now I will be breaking it down. This is the something I have built for Cluster X, where we are meeting our all type of content demand through this AI system, and you will be using same for your organization as well. Now before moving ahead, let's understand what problem it actually solves. So generally in a lot of companies we have ghostwriters, but what happens with ghostwriter is that she does not understand who are customers, what they think, what are their pain points, because most of the time there is a lot of technicality involved. So what type of posts, she might be good in writing content, but she cannot target your customers, their pain points, their frustrations, their aspirations, their the solution they want, because that require deep research, and that we call it as a context, deep context. So using this system, there are a lot of problems that we solve, whether it is about to Twitter posts, there is generic content that you create, which makes you in 99% of the people, not in 1% of the people. Second one is that you need to create a lot of newsletters. It could be your Instagram reels description, YouTube descriptions, YouTube scripts, or any type of content that you want to create, you will be able to create using this AI system. Now, this system is made using context engineering. And before moving ahead, we need to understand what is context engineering. So earlier when we were writing LinkedIn post, so for example, when we were earlier writing LinkedIn post, you were giving prompting like, hey, write an LinkedIn post on AI agent and its use cases. Now the same post was AI was creating for 1,000 other people. So how could you be different from those 1,000 plus people? That's where the context helps you a lot. Now the difference between context engineering, prompt engineering is that in prompt engineering, AI does not know who you are. So basically what it is creating is just based on the instructions you have provided. But in context engineering, AI knows you, AI knows who you are, what is your personality, what is your life story, what is your business profile, who are your customers, how they think, and then it understand each and every part of your business, and then whatever it writes, it write intelligently. So let's understand the context engineering. So the context engineering is a big layer over prompting, which includes prompting, user prompting, short-term memory, long-term memory, retrieval system, RAG generally we use, and you might have paid thousands of dollars for building RAG. And in this, we will be building it completely for free. Then there are a lot of tools, there are structured outputs will be there. So this is how a context is prepared about a business, and then it is passed on to LLM, and then LLM generates an output for you, which is completely different what you create using prompt engineering. So now let's understand what type of output you will be able to create and how the system actually works. So the first one is that, for example, in this we will be targeting your LinkedIn content, you will be targeting your YouTube scripts, we will be targeting your Twitter posts and newsletters. So for that, what you need is you need to have the past LinkedIn content, which reflects your brand voice, how you talk to, what type of specific word you use, and kind of stuff. Second one is that it has your past Twitter content to take the reference of how you think and what type of content you create on Twitter. Third thing is that we will be using LinkedIn prompts. So here we use LinkedIn prompts, which is a structured manner. Now these LinkedIn prompts are crafted in a way which reflect your tone, your personality, your life story, and kind of stuff. And then you provide it the Twitter prompts. So for LinkedIn posts, we will be providing a LinkedIn prompts. For Twitter, we will be providing it a Twitter prompts, YouTube IT scripts prompts, and ideal customer profile, and business profile, and founder profile. Now this is the architecture. And here we also use brand voice as well. And then this complete context is prepared, which includes your personal profile, business profile, ICP, and then this system is built and this complete context is provided to AI. In this scenario, we are using Claude AI. Now let's go to Claude AI. So here we are at Claude. Now the files you can see right now, this is where the complete context engineering has been crafted. Let me take you one by one. So the first one is the personal profile. Here I have defined each and everything about me. My life story is there, my core beliefs, my philosophy, my thinking patterns, my ideals, my professional values. Each and everything has been defined here. And this is when anytime I will be creating content, this will be reflected in my content. Then secondly, I have defined my brand voice for Cluster X, what type of keyword we use, how we communicate with our clients. So people who are comparing it with our AI automation services, AI solution, we use keywords like production grade system, infrastructure engineering, context based systems, and independent operation based AI systems. Now this is where we have defined our brand voice. You need to define your as well. Then I have defined our business profile. How do we business? What type of projects we have built? What we accomplish throughout our projects, and how we deal like different type of projects we have built. So everything is embedded here. Then we come to our ICP. Now this is where the magic happens. So as you come to the ICP section here, it's not something that you need to copy by exactly. You need to build your own ICP. How they think, what are their aspirations. So we have defined our ICP correctly here, that what are they, who are they, where are they, their demography, their psychographic architecture, their pain points, their aspirations, that they won't be recognized as an AI first leader in their industry. These are the people who want to build AI system that operate independently. Their pain points, that they are facing manual processes that are limiting their growth, team burnout, content bottlenecks, sales process not scaling, internal conflicts they are facing. Then there are emotional responses, frustrations, fears, buying psychology, buying motivations, buying signals, and everything has been defined here. What are their content preferences, the topic they are their interest of, and then strategic positioning. And this is where we use such keywords that position ourselves as a leader in the industry. Now as you come to see here, this is where our ICP has been defined completely. Then as you come to LinkedIn prompt magnet, we have categorized our LinkedIn content into two different value. The one is where we provide value to the people. The second one is where we use prompting with our content as a lead magnet, and we build AI asset with them where we can share with those assets with people. And this is where our lead magnet prompt helps us to get leads from our LinkedIn content. Then as you come to see here, then we have defined a Twitter content like Twitter prompts for Twitter post. Then the content is categorized into two different manner. The one is where we provide value, another is where we provide the lead magnets, the content that generate lead for us. So this is where this complete context engineering is crafted. Then YouTube prompt is there, where what type of scripts we do. So each and everything has been defined here in the prompts. But as well, Besides that, we have also defined our content like the YouTube scripts. Now let's have a demo that how does it actually work. For example, that hey, create a LinkedIn post that shows how your are useful for our ICP. And now this content will be targeted according to the pain points of our ICP. Now, as you can see that this is reading our different type of files that we have already embedded into the system. Now, as you can see that it has read the different files we have provided into as a context. It has read about my ICP, it has read about my brand voice, it has read my business profile, and then the LinkedIn value post that we have already saved into it. Now, as you come here, you will be able to see that this Claude has gone through each and every file that we have defined it for. It has gone through my LinkedIn value post, my ICP context, my brand voice, the business profile, and the LinkedIn value post. And based on the voice, my personal profile, it has crafted the post. Now, in the post, it has targeted the pain point of my ICP, the psychographic, the pain point they are facing. And as you see here, that where AI agents are creating actual average, they are autonomously sourcing candidates, parsing resume and qualification signals. These are the AI agents we have already built, and the problem they are solving, these everything has been targeted continuously here. Agent capture leads across source channels, so B2B e-commerce automation. Then there are different type of agents which has been explained here. And now here is a synchronization of both things, the pain point of our customers and the solution we have already built and solved. This is the system that position you as a thought leader in your industry and which generate leads, and it can create content for your YouTube scripts. Let me show you the YouTube scripts that I have generated through this content, and this is the script that we have created. And as you come down here, these are the few scripts that I created, and I suck at content creation, but using this Claude, I can confidently create the best level of the scripts, like the scripts that are generated by 0.1% people. Now, this is how this system actually helps you to position yourself in the industry as a leader. So using the same system, you can build for yourself. You can define these business profile, found your profile, your ICP, then you can upload all the format into markdown format. So whenever you are uploading the document, you need to be sure that you need to write it into the markdown format, and you need to be strategically insightful while building your ICP, while building your brand voice, and around that. In the output layer, you basically can create LinkedIn post, YouTube scripts, YouTube descriptions, newsletters, Twitter posts, and any content that you want to create. So this was the content engine that create all the different type of content for your organization and for your business and position you as a leader in your industry. When we hire any ghostwriter, the ghostwriter can write very well, can to attract people, but it cannot understand, it doesn't understand who your customers are, what they think, what are their pain point, what are their frustrations, what are their aspiration, what they exactly want. But using AI and context engineering, you can easily target your customers and generate leads, and this is where you get the best ever ROI. So if you want the same system, you can always fill the form in the description box, and this is the system that you can build for yourself and you can sell out to other people as well. Now in the second video, I am coming up with BIS, business intelligence system, that we are building right now, and this system will be automating 20 to 30% of the operation if you are running marketing agency or any type of B2B agency. I'll catch you in the next video.